Good morning, all. Welcome to Sunet
Yeah, good
Talks.
morning.
Today, Saturday. Good morning, Doctor. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah,
Dr. Lim is here with us, the founder of DXN and Sunit International Foundation. Also with us is Dr. Rajesh Savira, director of Sunit International Foundation. So great to have your presence here, Doctor. Before starting our study of
yeah,
Sanyuta Nikaya, let's have our meditation. Red belt, reverse countdown 0 to 9 to 0.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Yes, we can go to our slides and continue our sutra study. We are discussing on chapter of all Sabba Sutta. Ajay, can you pull up the slides? Yes. Now I invite Dr. Rajesh Savira to read this out for us today.
Yeah, thank you, Rucha, and good morning, doctor. We are studying the Nikayas, and
Yeah,
today
yeah,
we are doing the Sanyukta Nikaya link discourses, fourth, the group of link discourses beginning with the six sense fields. We are going to do section 35, and this chapter is chapter on all. The practice conducive to uprooting, 35.32 of Sanyukta Nikaya, second. Because I will teach you a practice that is conducive to the uprooting of all conceiving. Listen carefully. And what bhikkhus is the practice conducive to the uprooting of all conceiving? What do you think, bhikkhus? Is the chakhu, the eye, the permanent or impermanent? Impermanent bhante. And what is impermanent? Is that suffering or happiness? Suffering bhante. And what is impermanent, suffering, subject to change? Is it proper to regard it thus? This is mine, this I am, this is myself? Next. No, Bante, it is not. Are form, eye consciousness, eye contact permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bante. And whatever feeling arises dependent on the eye contact, whether pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, is that permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. And what is impermanent? Is that suffering or happiness? Suffering, Bhante. And what is impermanent, suffering, and subject to change? Is it proper to regard it thus? This is mine, this I am, this is myself? No, Bhante, it is not. Is this tongue permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. Are taste, tongue consciousness, tongue contact, feeling, and tongue contact, whether pleasant, painful, neither painful nor pleasant, is that permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. Our teachings, the Dhamma, the mind consciousness, the mind contact, permanent or impermanent? impermanent bhante, and whatever feeling arises due to mind contact, whether it is pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, is even that permanent or impermanent. And whatever is impermanent, suffering, is that pleasant, suffering bhante, and what is impermanent, suffering, and subject to change, is it proper to regard it thus? This is mine, this I am, this is myself. No, bhante, it is not. Seeing thus, bhikkhus, a well instructed Arya Savaka becomes disenchanted with the eye, disenchanted with the forms, disenchanted with the eye consciousness, disenchanted with the eye contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on the eye contact, whether pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, he becomes disenchanted with that as well. He becomes disenchanted with the tongue, he becomes disenchanted with the taste, and whatever feeling arises conditioned by the tongue contact, whether pleasant, painful, neither painful nor pleasant, with that too he becomes disenchanted. He becomes disenchanted with the mind, disenchanted with the mind objects, disenchanted with the mind consciousness, disenchanted with the mind contact. And whatever feeling arises conditioned by mind contact, whether pleasant, painful, neither painful nor pleasant, with that too he becomes disenchanted. Becoming disenchanted, he becomes dispassionate. Through dispassion, he is liberated. In liberation, there arises the knowledge: liberated am I. Birth is destroyed. The brahmacharya has been lived. What had to be done has been done. There is no more state of this state being. This, bhikkhus, is the path of destruction of all conceivings and distortions. 10th. Yes, doctor.
Yeah. I think this one is quite straightforward. No? It's quite a very easy this thing. You have to be very careful with all your senses now when you're practicing sunya. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, your sensation, no, always create a kind of attachment and disturbances in our mind. Okay, so if you are careful with them, okay, you know that it's not you, it's not yours. Okay, it's not you cannot own it permanently. Okay, then you feel detached with it. Okay, that is the way. Yeah. Then what's important is the final sentence. No, what need to be done is done. You know, that means you still have to do your duty. You know, okay. What need to forego, you forego. You lay down your burden. Okay, and you know that this is your last life. Yeah,
I think, Doctor, this sutra very nicely tells us that the practice on any of these sense and sense objects or whatever the consciousness or contact happens is not the right way of practicing. Observing them as it is, leaving them, not being attached to them, is the way should be practiced.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should not be attached, no, to
Hmm.
your senses. Yeah, that is very
Because
important.
people still, doctor,
Yeah,
they practice on sound, they practice on form, they
yeah,
practice
yeah.
all those things, and
You
they
see,
usually,
you have to be very careful, because many meditation, they put on the music.
yes.
Okay, oh, they claim that music can relax your mind. We say that meditation is not to relax your mind.
Hmm.
Relaxation is to make your mind alert and see things clearly, not to
Hmm.
relax your mind. You want to relax your mind, you do not need meditation. You open like many times I like music, I on the music, I close my
Yeah.
eye, enjoying that. No need to go for meditation. So in our school, we never put on music.
Hmm.
Sometimes they burn the incense stick,
Hmm.
Okay, so they say, oh, they can induce you to no, we don't induce by senses. We do not use senses to induce things. We do not use beautiful music, soothing music, or put burning the incense stick. Some of them, some schools, they put some color, some symbol. They look at the symbol. Okay, then they want to achieve something higher. No. All these things are wrong. No? Wrong practice. You cannot practice through your panchaskanda. You cannot
Hmm.
practice through all these things. That is the wrong practice. Yeah,
Yeah. Let's take the next verse.
yeah. Yeah, we continue. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this was the end of that third chapter, the chapter on all things to are to be dissociated, to be known, the burning and the produced, two kinds of defilements. Yeah. Let's take the next verse. Linked discourses, we continue with the Sanyuta Nikaya, the division of the six sense basis. 35, the linked discourses on the six sense basis. Here, chapter 6, Avigya, ignorance. So, Avigya, Vanasutta, giving up ignorance. At Savatthi. At one time, the Bhagwa was dwelling at Savatthi. Then a certain bhikkhu approached the Bhagwa. Having approached, he paid homage and sat down to one side. Sitting to one side, the bhikkhu said to the Bhagwa, Bhante, how should one know? How should one see? So that ignorance is dissociated and true knowledge arises. Bhikkhu, when one knows and sees the I as impermanent, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. When one knows and sees forms as impermanent, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. When one knows and sees eye consciousness, eye contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on eye contact, whether pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, as impermanent, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. Same with the ear, nose, tongue, body. When one knows and sees the mind as impermanent, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. When one knows and sees mental phenomena, mind consciousness, mind contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on mind contact, pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, as impermanent, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. Thus, bhikkhu, when one knows and sees in this way, ignorance is disassociated and knowledge arises. This was the end of the first chapter. Yes,
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah, I think this is a continuation,
Yeah.
Okay, that all the six senses, your mind is considered the number six sense. Okay, so you should not attach them, and it always create a kind of illusion in our mind. It always creates the kind of what do you call the kind of what should I say the kind of attachment. Yeah,
Yeah. So let's take the next verse. Okay. We go for 35.54. This is giving up fetters. Bante, how should one. No, this is. Bante, how should. Is this the same one? Okay. Bante, how should one know? How should one see so that the fetters are disassociated? Bhikkhu, when one knows and sees the I as impermanent, the fetters are disassociated. When one knows and sees forms, eye consciousness, eye contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on eye contact, pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, as impermanent, the fetters are dissociated. When one knows and sees the ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, mental phenomena, mind consciousness, mind contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on mind contact, pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, as impermanent, the fetters are disassociated. Thus, Bhikkhu, when one knows and sees in this way, the fetters are disassociated. Yes, doctor. I think it's the same thing. This is the second chapter, again reiterating the same fact of not getting associated, not getting attached.
yeah. Actually, that's why in this vipassana meditation, we have to keep on and what they call analyze
Analyzing.
our thinking. Okay, is it a present thinking or is it not a very present thinking? Okay, so we must understand. Okay, so that we can always know. We can always
Disassociate.
discern that our mental state now is a present stage, is not a present stage, or is a neutral stage. We keep on analyze our mental stage, so this is part of the vipassana practice. Yeah,
And we, doctor, we also, when you look at it that way, then we know that the pleasant state will not remain pleasant always. The unpleasant state will not remain unpleasant always. The neutral state will also not remain always. It will change depending on the conditions. And that is why you should not be associated with it. Is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We do association with all these things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Let's take the next verse.
yeah.
Yeah. So 35, SN 35.55. Yeah, let's take next slide. Oh, yeah. How, Bante, does one know? How does one see cause the fetters to be destroyed? Bhikkhu, when one knows and sees the I as not self, the fetters are destroyed. When one knows and sees forms as not self, the I consciousness, eye contact, and whatever feelings arises dependent on the eye contact, whether pleasant, painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, as not self, the fetters are destroyed. Similarly, when one knows and sees the ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and the mind consciousness, mind contact, and whatever feeling arises dependent on the mind contact, whether pleasant, painful, neither painful nor pleasant, as not self, the fetters are destroyed. Thus, Bhikkhu, when one knows thus and sees thus, the fetters are destroyed. I think this is also pretty clear, similar, and ends chapter 3. Third.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
wrong with
doctor.
my phone, you know. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you, doctor.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's the same thing. You should
It's the
not
same.
concern. Now, what come to your mind, you know, to discern it, you are not attached to it. That's very important. Because whatever we see always disturb our mind, you know. When somebody praises, we feel happy, you know. When somebody criticizes, we feel angry. Okay, we see something that we like, you know, then we feel good. We see something that we doesn't like, then we feel we are not feeling good, you know. So this whatever our senses, know, is always created the kind of disturbances in our mind. Okay, so it's our duty, you know, to look into our mind, okay, and discern. That means you disassociate with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think very practical also, doctor, because sometimes, as you said, somebody praises, we feel good. Somebody
Yeah.
criticizes, we feel bad. But when somebody ignores us, it does not even praise, does not even criticize, we feel
Yeah.
neutral is a feeling that comes in.
Yeah, we're not feeling good because we feel that people
Yeah,
ignore us, no? We feel important, you know. Our ego is bruised. People don't care about us.
true, true,
Yeah, yeah,
true. So let's take the next
yeah,
verse. Yeah. So in SN 35.56, the Avsapahan Sutta. How, Bante, does one know? How does one see so that the taints are abandoned? This is it, doctor. That was the fourth. So I think it's the same thing. So the
something. Yeah,
translation
yeah,
have just continued. So they have made it short. The fourth one ends like this only. How, Bante, does
yeah.
one know? How does one see so that the taints are abandoned?
There's a problem with Nikaya, no? Sometimes you hang in the middle, hang in between. Yeah, so you have to read the one before and after, no, to
Absolutely.
see the association. Yeah,
Yeah. Take the next verse,
yeah,
please,
yeah,
Ajay. Yeah. So this is SN 35.57. Let's take the. How indeed, Bante, for one who knows, how for one who sees, do the taints come to utter destruction? Dot, dot, dot. And this is
yeah.
the end of fifth chapter.
So same thing, no? They ask a question, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, how to dissociate yourself from all the five senses, the six senses. Yeah.
I think the answer of Buddha is same, so they did not write it again and again.
No, no, it's the same. I understood.
Yeah.
So you read it, no? So this is just a summary, you know, the
Yeah.
summary of the point that you should ponder, no?
Yeah.
Okay, when you read sutra, these are the point that you should consider. Yeah.
Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. You can keep on this slide only, okay? Don't need to change.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
SN 35.58. How indeed are Anusaya latent tendencies abandoned? Dot, dot,
Yeah,
dot.
yeah.
End of chapter 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Next
It's
slide.
a question and the answer is already in the previous
Yes.
sutra. Yeah. That means you should dissociate yourself with them.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Yeah.
Next slide. Okay. SN 35.59. How indeed do the latent tendencies come to be uprooted when, O Bhikkhu, one knows and sees the I as not self? The latent tendencies come to be uprooted when one knows and sees the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, the mind consciousness, all this. Next slide. okay, mind contact as not self. And when whatever arises conditioned by the mind contact, whether pleasure, pain, or a neutral feeling as not self, the latent tendencies come to be uprooted. Thus, O Bhikkhu, when one knows thus and sees thus, the latent tendencies come to be uprooted. End of chapter 7.
Yeah. So actually, the Buddha came and asked us to analyze, no,
Yeah,
what you see, what you hear, no, analyze them.
yeah.
Analyze without participation, you know.
Yes,
You just see it like you're watching a movie. You are not participating in it, you know. Okay. Then until the thing disappear. Okay, just analyze it. Keep on analyzing so you know what are the disturbances come into your mind. Yeah.
SN 35.60.
Subhapada.
Because I will teach you the Dhamma, the teaching for the full understanding of all clinging. Listen carefully. And what because is the teaching for the full understanding of all clinging? Dependent on the I and forms, the I consciousness arises. The meeting of the three is contact. From contact as condition, feeling arises. Seeing thus, because the well taught Arya Savaka becomes disenchanted with the I, disenchanted with the forms, disenchanted with the I consciousness, disenchanted with the eye contact, and disenchanted with the feeling as well. Becoming disenchanted, one becomes dispassionate. Through dispassion, one is liberated. With liberation, one understands clinging has been fully understood by me. Dependent on the ear and sounds, the ear consciousness arises. Dot dot dot. Dependent on the nose and the smells. Dot dot dot. So it continues,
Yeah.
dependent on the tongue and the taste, dependent on the body and the tangibles, dependent on the mind and the mind objects. The mind consciousness arises. The meeting of the three is contact. With contact as condition, feelings arise. Seeing thus, Bhikkhu, the well taught Arya Savaka becomes disenchanted with the mind, disenchanted with the mind objects, disenchanted with the mind consciousness, disenchanted with the mind contact, and disenchanted with the feeling as well. Becoming disenchanted, he becomes dispassionate. Through dispassion, he is liberated. With liberation, he understands clinging has been fully understood by me. This bhikkhu is the teaching for the full understanding of all clinging. Chapter 8 ends. Yeah, doctor.
Yeah. I think this one is also quite straightforward, you know.
Yeah,
Okay. You should not associate with whatever that come to your mind. No, whatever we see always create a kind of emotion in the mind. No? Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you taste, no. Okay, these are the things. So that it always affect you. Okay,
but
even the food, you know, that we are taking.
so
Okay,
doctor.
like last month when I'm in Latin America, they cook the food without using salt, you know.
Hmm,
They don't apply salt. Okay, they want healthy food. Oh, I have a very suffering day, you know. Flat, no, totally flat. Okay, by this thing. But this is what they use to. No salt at all. Yeah. So whatever we eat also it affected our mind. Yeah.
yeah. So, Doctor, here beautifully Buddha breaks down the whole experience into the
Yeah.
organ, object, the consciousness, the contact between the three. Then
Yeah. Yeah.
because of that contact, the feeling that arises. Then the three types of feelings: the
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
the neutral. And he's telling you analyze it like that, and then you will be disenchanted. With
Yeah.
disenchanted, dispassionate, and dispassionate, then you will not be any kind of attachment, and you will be liberated. So simple it is, technically, Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. Simple. That's why reverse counting is important, you know.
Yes.
And this reverse counting automatically you discharge from everything. Otherwise your counting will be disrupted, you know.
Yeah,
Okay, so
true.
this practice is a very important practice here.
But in doctor, in reverse count also, it's exactly like that. We know that we are counting. We know we are
Yeah,
observing the breath. We
yeah,
know that we have missed the count. We know with
yeah,
the
yeah. You
whole
know, you
process.
miss a count, you
Yeah,
know.
we ourselves know. We don't need anybody else to tell us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Reverse counting is good. Is that it's a self-witness, no?
Yeah,
Okay, you yourself will know how good you are. Yeah,
absolutely
don't need any teacher to guide you, you know. You miss a count when your mind is not conscious.
true.
You're not
Okay.
focused. Yeah,
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 let's see
yeah,
the next slide. Ajay.
yeah,
So SN 35.61. This is the participant. Okay, here. Because I will teach you the teaching for the complete disassociating of all clinging. Listen carefully. And what bhikkhus is the teaching for the complete disassociating of all clinging? Dependent on the I and forms, the I consciousness arises. The meeting of the three is contact, with contact as condition, feelings arise. Seeing thus bhikkhus, the learned noble Savaka becomes disenchanted with the I, disenchanted with the forms, disenchanted with the I consciousness. Disenchanted with the eye contact, disenchanted with feeling. Being disenchanted, they become dispassionate. Through dispassion, they are liberated. In liberation, they understand clinging has been fully dissociated by me. Dependent on the tongue and the taste, the tongue consciousness arises. Dependent on the mind and the mental objects, mind consciousness arises. The meeting of the three is contact, with contact as condition, feelings arises. Seeing thus bhikkhus, the well-taught Arya Savaka becomes disenchanted with the mind, disenchanted with the mental objects, disenchanted with the mind consciousness. Disenchanted with the mind contact and the disenchanted with the feeling as well. Becoming disenchanted, he becomes dispassionate. Through dispassion, he is liberated. With liberation, he understands clinging has been dissociated by me. This bhikkhus is the Dhamma for the dissociation of all clinging. End of chapter 9.
Yeah. So when during the meditation, you consider of three things, First, the object. Right? Secondly, the organ, Let's say your eye. Okay. First is the object, Second is your eye. Third is the contact between the object and the eye, Okay. Then it created the feeling, a recollection in your mind. Okay. So this is the ABC of contact. The object is there, linked to the organs, Okay. Then the feeling arises. Then you need to know, this is a present feeling, or is it not a present feeling, or is it a neutral feeling? Keep on analyzing it, Okay. So the more you analyze, the more you see things clearly, Okay. So this is the practice of the vipassana. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Let's take the next verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, SN 35.62. Okay. Because I will teach you the teaching for the complete disassociating of all clinging. Listen carefully. And what bhikkhus is the teaching for the complete disassociating of all clinging? What do you think? Bhikkhus, is the I permanent or impermanent? Impermanent Bhante. And what is impermanent? Is that suffering or happiness? Suffering Bhante. And what is impermanent, suffering, and subject to change? Is it proper to regard it as this is mine, this I am, and this is myself? No, Bhante. Is form, eye consciousness, eye contact permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. What do you think? Is that which is felt dependent on eye contact permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. The ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, mental objects, mind consciousness, mind contact is what arises dependent on mind contact permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Bhante. That which is impermanent, is it suffering or happiness? Suffering, Bhante. That which is impermanent and suffering, is it fit to regard as self? No, Bhante. Seeing thus, because the well-taught Arya Shavaka becomes disenchanted with the eye, he becomes disenchanted with the tongue, he becomes disenchanted with the mind and the mental objects. Becoming disenchanted, he becomes dispassionate. Through dispassion, he is liberated. Knowledge arises, it is liberated. Birth is destroyed, the noble life has been lived, and what had to be done has been done. There is no more of this state. This because is the teaching for the complete disassociating of all clinging. This is the chapter 10.
Yeah. So I think it's quite straightforward also. Okay, you need to dissociate with all the things that come to. I think Buddha repeated again and again, saying the same point. I mean, these are very important in the practice. These are the true vipassana teaching, Okay. Now you have to be very careful, There are some meditation school they call themselves vipassana. So you have to check the practice and all these things now, whether they practice this thing or not. If they are not, then you have to be very careful. Okay,
And
sometimes
here,
they just use the name, but they are not practicing vipassana actually.
yeah, and doctor, here birth is destroyed, and the instead of the holy life, we use the word noble life. The noble life has been lived,
Yeah,
and what had to be done is done, and there
yeah,
is
yeah,
no more of this state of not understanding, right? Because knowledge has arisen. So now I know, so I will not go into the trap
yeah,
of
yeah,
ignorance again.
yeah. Now we talk about holy life and normal life.
Yeah.
Okay, this holy life is what do you call normal. Okay, one is for the Sramana and one is for the Brahmana.
Mm-hmm.
Brahmana normally they call it Arya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the what do you call the normal one. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Let's take the next verse. Yeah. This is the first, is the chapter on ignorance.
ignorance. Yeah,
Two on ignorance and fetters. So this is a summary of all this section.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Two on
yeah,
ignorance and fetters, two on latent tendencies, two on full understanding and exhaustion. Thus, the chapter is named. Yeah. Let's take the next.
yeah,
What was that? It was at the end of today's session, Rucha. Yeah. Okay. So, doctor, this was one section that we finished today because I was reading.
yeah,
Maybe we finished faster, but yes, we can have a quick roundabout into understanding what this
yeah,
chapter
yeah.
was trying to explain.
I think it's some summary of today what
Yes.
this thing. Now, when you're doing meditation, sometimes you have to conscious of all your senses.
Mhm.
Conscious of what you see, conscious of what you hear, conscious of, that means this actually is an active meditation.
Mhm.
Okay, so especially after you get out from meditation, you go to work, you go to carry out your day-to-day routine. So even when you are carrying out day-to-day, be careful of what you are talking, careful of what you are listening, careful with what you have seen. Okay, sometimes maybe not all the time. Okay, maybe you take a few minutes in a day to observe. These are the thing. Okay, there is one book called How to Live 24 Hours a Day.
Mhm.
He have a very simple technique. He said every day take 1 minute, to think of one object. Don't debate for that object. Just think of it, just for 1 minute every morning. Doing that.
Mhm.
Okay. So actually, it's a kind of concentration practice. You practice or something, yeah.
Yeah, so doctor, that if there are questions, we take up some questions, and I would like to remind doctor, we'll be doing a short session post this on our new series that we are coming up through DXN clinics, the Shangalun, the study of the
Yeah.
Shangalun. So today we will be doing a little small session. Post this session, we're going to go live again. So I'll send you the link again on this.
Yeah, I think we have started the Sanghanun. I mean the Treaty on Harmful Disease.
Yeah.
The
So.
Treaty of Harmful Disease that's written about 2,000 years ago in the year 150, I think.
Mhm.
The same period of Ansakar, no?
Mhm.
Same period as the kind of time China is in a great what do you call the society are not very stable. Okay, and after the Chang Chongqing, after he returned the Sangandun, unfortunately, the thing is they ride on the bamboo, and this bamboo is already all disrupted. Okay, then it's corrected by his grand student Wang Suhe. Okay, Wang Suhe combined. So unfortunately, Wang Suhe get only the first part, Sangandun, Okay, first part they divided into 6 sections
Mhm.
hexagenous, no? 6 section. Then the second part is on the miscellaneous. Okay, and the second part is only found after 1,000 years, no? It's very
Mhm.
funny, They found it in the library of the king. The king they have library, and found by the scholar. Then after that, they translated it. It become the summary in the golden chamber. The summary in a golden chamber. So actually, these two are written by Sang Chongqing. Okay, that is about nearly 2,000 years ago. Okay, and the teaching is still applied today. The teaching
So
is still applied today. Then of course, now we also trying to associate the Chinese herbs, with the Ayurvedic herbs.
yeah,
Okay, and also with vegetable,
yeah.
So and as you say, I spend a lot of time to associate them with vegetable, so that those area where they cannot get a Chinese herbs, they can replace with vegetable.
So, Doctor, for now, after we end this Shunya Talks, immediately we have our series on Shangalun. Today, the first series. I'll
Yeah,
send you the
Sangan, I
link.
think we need to have a special one. It take a long
Yeah.
time to explain, you know.
Yeah. So, after this, if you have time, do you have time after this, or we do it tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we tomorrow after right after the
Yeah. Immediately
Āgamas.
after this session, Shunya
After
Talks.
that,
Yeah.
no, you don't expect to talk about Sangan for 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
No, 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 no,
You
no.
need a long. It's technical thing, you know.
Yeah.
Herbal comparing to Āgamas, everything more philosophical, you know. And this one is no, this is not philosophical. This is something scientific, you know. And you need to recognize.
Yeah.
Okay, the only difference between us is that I teach the theory.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I focus on the theory. You know, I am not. No, you teaching some teacher they focus on the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to memorize the herb. They want you to memorize the formula. I never ask a student to memorize the herbs. No,
Uh,
no point. No, because in Malaysia I can get all the herb. But I go to India where to get the herbs.
correct.
Okay, so that is not. You should remember the action, the
Mm.
theory. You know how the herbal formula is formulated. Once you know you know the formula is formulated, even you don't find the herbs in your this thing, you can always find a substitute. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Then you can even design your own formula. That is more important than this thing.
I think
Like we
getting
always say,
a.
like kung fu master. No,
Yeah.
anything that go into his hand become a weapon.
True.
Okay, like a herbalist. No, okay, we have power knowledge in any part of the world. No, if you don't give me the herbs, no, I go for vegetable. And I treated a lot of vegetable, no. I treated a
Mm-hmm.
lot. This is a thing. So now I think and this vegetable is a very important fresh herbs. No?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, very few people know about fresh herbs. No. Okay, and my father is a fresh herbalist. He never
Doctor,
use dry herbs. No. Always use
one,
fresh herbs. Okay, so that's so we can use fresh vegetable. No, to continue the tradition of fresh herbs.
and
I
Doctor.
remember during the MCO, I did teach some herbology, you know. Then I
Yeah.
get a lot of response from India and also from Latin America. They say they remember during the childhood day, you know. Okay, their grandma, their grandpa do something like that, but now nobody is doing that, you know. So it's better that we started to do it back, otherwise this art will be disappear, you know.
True, true, true. I think, Doctor, considering that along with the Shunya practice, our most important thing is that we are also into the
Yeah,
business of healing. And we need to know the Shanghalun, we need to know the Ayurveda, we need to know and practice it.
exactly. You know, you see most of the Indian monk that go to China, they are also herbalists, no?
Yeah.
Including Kumarajiva. Kumarajiva also is a very great Ayurveda, this thing. So when they go to China, they also bring along
Mm-hmm.
the Ayurveda. No? Not only the theory, even the sample. Okay, then they even bring in the life part, the life part.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they put it into the bonsai.
Bonsai, bonsai.
Bonsai. So actually, the bonsai are coming from the monastery. So the Chinese monk, when they go to Japan, the same thing. They bring the sample. No? Okay. So the Chen go to Japan about 1,500 years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So his herbs is preserved until today.
Mm-hmm.
But Japanese, of course, they are quite good in upkeep the tradition, Okay,
Yeah.
they keep it until today. And Chen, when he go to Japan, he not only bring the sutra, no, he bring the Vinaya, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
rules. He also bring in the what they call the Chinese herbs theory. He also bring in the artisan, to
Mm-hmm.
build the carpentry, this thing, and also the methodology, how to produce the steel, how to produce this thing. All this tradition also from India. Okay, so it's a become tradition. So the monk is not like what you see today, The monk, they are half monk and half brahmana. No,
Mm-hmm.
those go to the China, they are half brahmana, because
Correct.
they bring along the skill with them.
Mm-hmm.
Very different from the monk you see in nowadays. Those they don't do anything with technology,
Mm-hmm.
But in ancient time, no, it's not like that. The monk actually are also a scientist. They
Yeah.
also a herbalist, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the Chinese system is a mixture of Sramana and Brahmana.
Ramana.
That's why the monk of the Chinese one, they can till the soil. Okay, they can prepare their own food. Okay, these are the things because they even this Kumarajiva. He also a Brahmana. Kumajiwa had wife and children, and he stay in the house. He do not stay in Vihara. Because he's also a monk. A Buddha also, Buddha also a Sramana. He wear robes, but he also a Brahmana because he do not shave his hair, and he wear the golden robes, and he eat this very rich lunch. Sramana, you're not supposed to eat this rich food, You should not wear gold. Ornamental, Samana, no, but Buddha don't care, no. Okay, when the king give a golden robe to him, so when he invite him for lunch, no, he wear the golden robes. The golden robes even pass to China, no. Okay, Bodhidharma brought it to China.
The
Then they
bowl
pass
also, they
until
say,
the sixth
doctor,
Patrick.
the bowl also was gold?
No, gold is not gold, but
The bowl is,
it's very precious.
but precious.
It's a purple metal, purple in color, no.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine, but the king, no.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it must be something very precious, but it's not gold. Bowl is not gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing, but it's all kind. It's a purple bowl. We doesn't know now because the bowl is already lost. Okay, what is left is the sarira, the tooth, and also the thumbs, the bone. That's still available today. But the ropes, the Sikh patriot said that he is going to destroy the ropes and the bowl, so that people don't cling to it.
Correct.
He said
Beautiful.
what's important is the teaching, not the ropes and not the bowl. Other people fight over the ropes, fight over the bowl. Because that is the sign of heritage, Yeah. Then for this Sang Handun, okay, is a part of our practice, because when you go to the higher level of sunya, we involve in these medications.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to interact with the society. You have to treat the disease. You cannot do everything on yourself. You do everything on yourself. There's a small practice.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have to go to the society. And the first thing first is to treat the disease. And you see that the quick doctors of 2000 years ago today very similar. This Zhang Zhongjing will whack them.
Not only doctors, now it also matches with meditation teachers. All quack.
Yeah. No, he said, don't go for the God prayer to treat the disease. Okay. Then he said the quick doctor always have three corrupted practice. First, they induce something. It doesn't work, then they induce purging.
Purging.
It doesn't work, then they apply fire. Exactly what many the health clinic. I go to one health clinic. He say, oh, they want to do detoxification. Whoever come also, they give them the purging medicine. To purge. Idiot. When the metabolism is low, you may kill a person.
Yeah.
So that one also we need, and we teach people how to die. No, even though you doesn't know how to use the herbs, but it's good that you know how to diagnose the problem.
Yeah. So doctor, tomorrow
tomorrow maybe after the Āgamas, we go for the preface.
Yeah, we go for a special session. That will be post our session, and it will be on the preface. And I think that is very important because it
preface is very important. The preface, I always read it. It's 2000 years ago. I can see that it's modern. He's very the way, and he said that this should be learned by everybody. He believed that everybody can learn herbology. Everybody can learn. You see, my father, my mother, they also receive minimal education. Yet in the village, they can treat people. Okay, we can treat people. But my father is a fresh herbalist. He collected beside my house. There is the railway. The railway, and along the railway there are a lot of herbs. I remember when I'm in what do you call Nagpur. Not Nagpur, sorry. In what do you call when in Bombay. Okay, in Pune, Okay, there's one long stretch of railway. I can identify at least 6 or 7 herbs. Okay, and the acacia, senna is there, full of senna. My goodness, full of senna. And the people that keep on telling them they are so poor, they can only drink this what they call so poor that the chili water with salt. I whack them. We like, everything around you never eat, and then you tell me that. I told them, you're not poor in material, you're poor in the knowledge.
Like doctor, when we went and started a Siddipet factory, while everybody were looking at the land, you were looking at Pacholi, and
Yeah,
Pacholi,
yeah, yeah, yeah. The full of
Pacholi
patchouli. My goodness,
today,
patchouli is a very costly herbs now, and it grow wild in Siripet.
and today it is one of our products, doctor.
Yeah, yeah. We extract the essential oil.
Now
Even the
everybody,
vanilla.
even we did, yeah, yeah,
People take it as a in America. They say this is the most noxious weed, vanilla. They call it the Singapore daisy.
yeah,
Singapore also nothing also get wet. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Singapore, but it's from tropical, a beautiful plant, and the flower never stop.
yeah.
Whether it's summer, whether it's winter, the flower is always there. And the flower produce very beautiful tea.
Yes,
Yeah,
beautiful,
yeah, yeah.
beautiful
To
aroma.
us, we live with the nature.
Yes,
Okay, so that is the second level of yoga.
yeah,
Interact with the nature.
yes.
Okay, then after that, the third thing is this. What do you call? We also have three things. One is the pachori. One is the this a lot of this
Yes,
vaidilia.
also, and
Okay,
a lot of
uh,
oregano growing there very
yeah, yeah,
nicely,
oregano.
and
Oh,
we
oregano growing very very well. You see
yes.
it.
Now aloe vera also growing very well.
Yeah, aloe vera also
Our,
grow 10 of 1,000 of it now. My goodness. So Siripet become a herbal center. Now
yes,
in the future, I think we are going to set up a Sanghandun herbal center now. Because Sanghandun use less than 100 herbs.
yeah.
And I think 60 or 70% are available in India. Then if possible, we plant it in our garden.
Now,
Then
Doctor,
people,
University, Shunya University coming up in Nagpur, we have a 14-acre land that we have secured
yeah,
for
yeah. I think we have about
14
a
acres.
dozen of acres. That's
Yes,
enough. So we are going to build a university campus.
yes.
We are going to use back the ancient
Local
broken brick
bricks.
technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are using back to build a huge uh,
University.
building for the
Building.
university. Then we
Yeah.
are going to build two hostels.
Yes.
Almost like CDP now, using
Yeah.
brick structure.
Yeah.
Okay, and never use any steel or any nail, without
Yes.
steel and nail. Okay, then we are going to set up this herbal garden. Herbal garden with two sides. One is the wild vegetable. We are
Mm-hmm.
going to plant this like ulam, raja ulam.
Like even sour tomato, the wild
Yeah,
olam.
sour tomato, especially
Mhm.
sour tomato. No, sour tomato almost extinct from the market.
Yes,
Because
yes,
it's
yes.
sour and because the shelf life is very, very, very low.
But-
But it's very important in herbs. No, I
So,
use the sour tomato to replace pony,
mhm.
the pony roots. No, okay. But pony is available in India. It's a
Yeah, it's
beautiful plant.
available.
Yeah, whatever. Only thing in India, people seldom use the roots. No,
Mhm.
okay. And also waladi, the kudzu, the
Vidari
coconut,
can,
the
Vidari
one
can.
very important plant. No.
Yeah. In Ayurveda also, it's very important
Oh,
herb.
in the Ayurveda is there. So sometimes we also link now with the we can find the equivalent of Ayurveda herbs now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you can apply the TCM in India. I have met a few doctors. They have learned the TCM, but they say that they have problem of getting the herbs.
Mhm.
I told them, no, no, herb is not a problem. The problem is that you do not learn it properly.
Doctor, yesterday I was watching a YouTube video about Shanghai Lun, actually
Yeah.
about Changchung Ching and how
Ah.
he was discovered his manuscripts in a cave, the along with the Boer manuscripts, and so they found a lot of Ayurveda text on herbs and Changchung Ching's text together with that. So they knew
Yes, yes, yes.
it's a good
Definitely,
blend
definitely.
between
Because
Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine.
because during the contemporary of Chang Chung Ching, there are few doctors that are from India.
Yes.
Then they
So
say Hua Tho, no. Hua Tho, the
ah
name doesn't sound Chinese. Hua Tho is a very funny name. And he is very good in plastic surgery.
mm-hmm,
And many people say that he's Indian.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He is very, very famous contemporary. So that in Chinese, when someone very good, no, oh, he say he is as good as Hua Tho.
Mm.
Hua Tho and Tho in ancient Chinese normally refer to the Indian monk, no.
Mm-hmm.
Indian that time bringing a lot of Ayurvedic herbs to China. Okay. But of course, when they record it, they do not mention about the this thing. But we know that it's strongly linked. No, when you read the Sanganlun, you link to the ancient Ayurveda. There are many parts. They're similar.
Very,
No.
The logic, doctor, the logic is very similar.
But the Chandon, the logic is very clear.
Very clear and
And
organized.
one thing, no, he do not put any abstract thinking, no.
No, 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 no. He
He,
actually
he do
tells
not.
people don't go into all these kind of hoodoo
My
kind
goodness,
of.
today you try to read the Ayurveda book and
Oh,
say you get
oh, oh, oh.
confused before you start, you know.
Yeah,
I try to read, my goodness, all the terms, all the jargon, you know. You will be lost in the jungle of jargon, you know.
true,
And you
true.
doesn't know what are they mentioned about. They mention many things that is mystical, that is
Yeah.
what do you call, that is nothing to do with physical world. No. One
Mm.
thing good about Zhang Chongqing, all the symptoms are physical. No.
Mm.
No guesswork, no something energy, no something like the nah. He don't believe in all these things. No. Whatever you like, what we practice the sutra. No.
Absolutely.
You can detect from your five senses. No.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is very important. They become macro. I give you a name macro therapy.
Yeah, macrotherapy. And
Macro.
his,
So you do not need any instrument at all
yeah.
for diagnosis. You just use your eye, okay, your ear, your nose, your six senses, no. Then you can diagnose. And this is a
And
beautiful thing. Until today, we are still using it, you know.
and doctor, the most beautiful thing about Chang Chung Ching, which you also endorse, is that he said that everybody can study it, everybody
Yeah,
can learn,
yeah.
everybody can take.
Anybody can study.
Yes.
Anybody. You see, my father, the education is less than 3 years now in a primary school. My mother, same thing. But the whole village, no, they
Mm.
treated, you know,
Beautiful.
but the knowledge passed down from the forefather. Okay, and they don't go to the forest to collect the herbs.
Hmm.
They go along the railway track. I remember, because I follow my father. No, that's why when I go to India, I see the railway track. No, my eyes started looking at the at the vegetation before. I see a lot of familiar vegetable. No,
Because
you
doctor,
remember the
that
Sena?
railway track is safe. No animals come to eat nothing. So the herbs have found a very safe heaven there.
Asia Centera. This what they call. Oh,
Alternate
so many, so many,
sage.
so many.
Ah,
This Sena plant. I think 6 or 7 plant. I see. You know. And I told them you should eat them. And then the funny part is that their friends, no, in
full
India,
of
their friend they
butterfly
planted
pea.
this butterfly pea.
Yeah.
I asked him, why don't you eat the pea? He said he doesn't know. Why don't you take a flower? He doesn't know. Everything is don't know, don't know, don't know, no. Then they take only the chili water with salt.
Doctor, after you suggested me, don't throw the cap of the brinjal, I started
Brinjal,
feeling
yeah,
very
yeah,
nice.
yeah. The cap is good. It's good for cough, no?
Yeah, for
The
the
cap is good for
operation.
cough. You don't throw away the brinjal's cap.
In,
Even
in,
even
in
even the cap for but the cap for the what do you call namkin, you're very
pumpkin.
careful.
Mm.
The cap namkin can induce vomit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese use it to induce
This moment.
vomit for detoxification. Okay.
Mm.
Then the cap from the what do you call the lady's finger,
Uh-huh. That's also good.
the okra.
Okra,
It's
okra.
edible. Don't throw it away. Okay, that this thing. So now you become the second level yogis, no?
Mm.
We interact with this thing. Now, when we teach the herbs, now the first chapter is ask them to respect the herbs
Yes.
and say thank you to the herbs. Now,
Yeah.
respect the herbs. You see, like my father, everything. Oh, do you see the way they before they collect the herbs? No, they do some small prayer.
No, even Ayurveda, you before you
Yeah,
pluck,
yeah,
you
yeah.
should ask permission from the herb.
Yeah, ask permission for the herbs. Yeah.
Yes.
They also say, I am who am who, I am treating who am who is suffering from this thing. And today, I need to correct you to treat them. And he will say, I only collect what
What is
is
needed.
necessary. They never over correct, no?
Correct.
Okay. Then they pray and bow to the herbs.
Exactly.
So herb is something that you respect, no? So I told them, even you use cucumber, so you respect it, no?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Don't treat the herb as something that useless. No. You should respect it. Then you can become a good herbalist.
Absolutely. So I think doctor tomorrow will be
Yeah,
interesting. At
tomorrow we
least,
can start. Yeah,
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 we jumpstart the
yeah. It's very interesting
preparation.
now. And
Yeah.
it have been 5 to 6 years. I started a few time ago, but the
Yeah.
time the timing is not good, So I stopped it. But now we'll start it again.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
doctor, as far as I was yesterday studying on Chang Chung Ching, Shangalun is one of the books that he has written. There were many more books he had written. And so I will send you the link. Maybe you can go through it.
Yeah, we can go to Chan Tung
Yes,
Sing.
yes.
He's a great scholar also.
Very great scholar, doctor. Great scholar,
And
and it will
and
be
and 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 he carved on.
on the
Actually, there are
bamboo.
two ways. One, they can write with brass. Secondly,
Ah,
is that they use knife to carve. Chan Tung Sing using knife
amazing.
to cave it on the bamboo. Just like India, you're using stardust to cave it on the palm leaf. No,
Palm leaf. Ah,
so that it lasts for a long time.
amazing, amazing.
So
So
that the fire, everything would not destroy it.
correct, correct, correct.
Okay, and unfortunately, because the war, it disrupted. Then the Wang Su, he collected whatever he can, so from the Sanganun.
Mm-hmm.
Sanganun, I classify into six sections, exogenous six
Yeah.
section. Then the other section is the miscellaneous symptom.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
This two book is a complete book. Then
Yes.
all the herb, about 200 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I classify them into six categories in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that have been completed. So that I spent many years now in that. Okay, so I think it's time for us to go back to
Yeah.
that, and true to the tradition of Sunya, true to the tradition of this sutra. No, okay, many of the teacher, they are also the what they call the herbal teacher.
Yeah.
Even Nagarjuna,
Mm-hmm.
Nagarjuna produced a lot of these pale and herbs, and all your ready herbs also is by him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he is a good chemist, alchemist also.
Yeah.
Okay, so that this tradition passed now until today.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
So in one
doctor,
hand, we also a sutra promoter. At the other hand, we also a herbalist. No,
we live by
we
the
are,
heart
we are
sutra, doctor. Shunya and Rupa both.
yeah. But don't we are Brahmana. No, we go for both. So see you tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
let me just quickly ask if there are any questions.
Yeah.
Rucha,
Any question? Yeah.
questions? Uh, Rucha, any questions?
Uh, Doctor, there are no questions on
Okay.
Facebook, and it's a good session. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Yeah.
tuning in with
Okay.
us.
Thank you,
We
doctor.
are excited to have this herbology study with you, Shangalun, also.
Yeah.
Vinay Pitak also has Bhesaj Kandak in Paali Tripitaka.
Yeah.
For that,
Yeah.
if you have that window, we can take that up also.
Yeah. Okay. So we
Okay,
can
doctor.
continue.
So thank you so
So
much.
so this will become a knowledge forum. Okay. Thank
Yes.
you very much. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Bye bye. See
Yeah. Bye
you.
bye. Bye bye.
Yes, Rucha, you can conclude for today's session. Yeah.
Great Sunya and Rupa amalgamation today, doctor, with the herbs coming in. The question about as we were studying the Sabba Sutta and sub chapter on Sabba, it's all. So it's not only about getting disenchanted with the senses, but how we can actively engaged in the in our daily lives also. That's what my understanding is. But if you want to give us any concluding remarks.
No, what was it? What was your question?
No, I didn't ask any question, but
So what was
I
your
showed my
understanding?
understanding that it's best amalgamation, like you said, Sunya and Rupa, with
Yeah.
the Sutra study and herbs. When we are talking about six chapter on all, it's not only disenchantment with the six senses, but how we can engage also in our life with and make wise users of our senses.
Yeah, that's exactly what we are trying to say, that disassociation, do not having fixations of sensual experiences, but keeping your senses always in the point of neutrality. So, as a physician, if I only have a fixed idea, then it will not work. So, here again, the practice of Shunya helps you to be a great herbalist, because you will see every person, every patient, every sick person as an independent person and treat that person uniquely. With you will be able to use your eyes, you will be use your ears, your nose, your tongue, your touch, even your mind, absolutely as it is, to see what this person is suffering, and then use those herbs that you know of and apply them, so that this person's suffering is relieved. So it's a practical application of Shunya into the real world. And I think that will be interesting. So let's tomorrow wait and watch how Dr. expounds the teachings of the Shanghalun, the teachings of the greatest traditional Chinese medicinal master, Chang Chung Ching, through his great book, the Shanghalun. You know, the first part we will be studying tomorrow. We will be beginning with the preface. So make sure that everybody is, trying to take out that time to understand the preface tomorrow as we expound that through our series on Wellness Tank 2.0 from DXN Clinics. Thank you so much for
Yes,
today.
we are so excited to join
Yeah.
this session, Doctor. Where can people tune in,
So this will be
Doctor?
available on YouTube and I think on Facebook also on my page. So people can join. It will be
Okay,
also
so
available
Dr.
on Dr. Lim's
Savera
page. Yeah.
Facebook page will
No,
have the
not
link.
my page. I think it will be available on Dr. Lim's page. We have the Dr. Lim's page also, and then we will also be having this on DXN Clinics. I think so. YouTube studio.
Okay, so the Wellness Tank 2.0 YouTube channel.
Yeah. Where we have a channel for that. We will
Yeah,
share that
yeah,
information. Okay.
yeah. People can tune in.
Yeah.
So yes, Doctor, thank you for giving us
Thank you.
your
Thank you so
valuable
much. Yeah. Bye
time.
bye.
We will see you tomorrow for
Yeah.
Āgamas session.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.